No, I'm trying to get this thing to work here. Oops.
Are you on your phone?
I am doing this all by myself in the man cave.
This is impressive. I'm very proud of you.
Well, I have been doing a lot of these, so that is one of the. Okay, I'll move back a little bit. Okay, is this working for you?
So for starters, where are you right now? Can you tell us a little bit about your space? It looks very nice. The background is very
Yes, I'm in the man cave. So, Lord, remind them that you have brought our nation through much greater difficulties than the ones we now face. It hasn't been a dramatic difference, I guess, is the bottom line, between the interaction that we have, the laughing, the fun, the sharing, the talking to one another that we would have if we were on Capitol Hill. It is absolutely amazing what the technology affords.
I have to say, your voice is very recognizable. Do you ever get that? Does anybody ever tell you that? What do you think about your voice?
I don't like listening to myself on tape recorders or anything, but I get affirmation that maybe my voice is not too pathetic. So I went to a restaurant and sat down, and the waitress came in Oxford, Mississippi, a place I'd never visited, and said, "May I help you, Chaplain Black?" I said, "Ma'am, I don't know you. What are you calling you Chaplain Black for?" And she says, "I see you and I love your prayers on C-SPAN."
Oh,
So,
well, there you go.
So there you have it. If I sounded like Pee Wee Herman, let us pray. I probably would not. I probably would not be the 62nd chaplain of the United States Senate.
What do you miss most about being on the Hill right now?
I miss just being. I mean, virtual is fine, but it's still no substitute.
Sure.
I lost one of my best clergy friends who was diagnosed, and in a week and a half, he was gone.
Oh man,
and so that's devastating, and you're grappling with the grief.
You're experiencing loss on a more personal level. How do you use that to comfort the anxious?
Well, there's a verse, a passage actually in 2 Corinthians 1, 3, and 4. In fact, I wrote a book on just those two verses called The Blessing of Adversity. And it says, "The God of all comforts comforts us in all of our troubles, that we may comfort others with the comfort wherewith we have been comforted." Let us pray. Our Father in heaven, in the midst of challenges, give our senators a vision. I get bow ties for gifts, and people know that, and so I get inundated with bow ties. When I speak, bow ties, bow ties, bow ties. Sometimes an ascot if I'm really in high cotton. I have over 100, and that's the low estimate. And I'm embarrassed to say that, but I did not buy most of them. So
that is not embarrassing. We're gonna have to check out your collection one day.
So, and I give them away. If someone says, "I really love that bow tie," particularly if it's another bow tie wearer, I'll pull it off and hand it to the person. Pray about everything, okay? I prayed about whether or not I should try to get the Michael Jordan look about 25 years ago. And you would say, "Well, why would the superintendent of the universe be interested in whether you shave your head or not?" He is. Pray about everything.